Hello, Surf Office fans! We know it can be hard to plan fun team-building games without generous reserves of time or money, but we can help. I'm Serena, and in this video, I've hand-picked games that are free to play, no materials or equipment needed. So let's dive in. First up is the vocabulary chain. For this game, all that's needed is an extensive vocabulary and a desire to have fun. So here's how you play. To start, think of a topic. This could be anything from animals to our company vendors. Then have participants name words that fit within each category. The key is that each word must begin with the last letter of the previous word. So for example, if your topic is animals and somebody says beaver, the next person could say rat because it begins with an R, and then the next person tiger, and so on. Go around the group naming things that fit in the topic until everyone has had a chance to contribute. Make sure you've used every letter of the alphabet by writing down the alphabet in advance and crossing out the letters as they're used. More important than naming every letter, though, is that everyone has had a chance to contribute. Next up is a game called Country Ambassadors. This is a lively game that only requires some level of geography. To start, assign each player a country. Do this by using a random country generator or simply by selecting at random. Once countries are assigned, each player should take a turn describing their country without actually naming it. The goal is for all the remaining players to be able to guess their country. If you want to make the game competitive, keep a list of all the players and all the countries that they've guessed. The player who guesses the most correct wins. Third, we come to Heads Up, 7 Up. This is a simple and fun way to get everyone more comfortable working together. So here's how to play. First, have everyone sit down except for the 7 choosers. Then have everyone seated put their heads down, close their eyes, and put their thumb up. The 7 choosers will then go throughout the room and tap one person's thumb apiece. Their goal is to do this as quietly and discreetly as possible. Once all 7 people have been picked, have everyone lift their heads and have the 7 chosen people stand up. They'll each get a turn to guess who they think touched their thumb. The thing is, they only have one guess. If they guess correctly, then they get to be one of the 7 choosers in the next round. The game continues with 7 new people. Ideally, each person will get a chance to be a chooser. The next team building game is called Late for Work. Now, this game is actually more of an improv exercise. Begin by selecting a stage where everyone can see clearly and where the game will play out. Then have 2 people up on the stage. One person will play the employee who's late for work, and the other person will play the boss, who's asking them why they're late for work. Ideally, the boss will have a lot of personality, and the excuses that the worker comes up with will be really entertaining. Once they complete their scene, they will sit down and observe the others, and the process begins again. 2 new volunteers will come up and improv the late to work scene with a new work venue and new excuses. The game continues until everyone has had a chance to play out the scenario. Lastly is a game called My Superhero Story. This is a great opportunity to get to know your team a little bit better. The more creativity that's used, the better. It's a simple concept. Have everyone present explain their backstory as to how they came to your organization, but do it in an exciting way. For example, rather than simply rattling off what companies they worked at before, they should share what crazy challenges led them to looking for a new job. They should share in a detailed and compelling way what led them to where they are right now, like you might read in a superhero comic. And that's it. These free team-building games are perfect for a fun afternoon with your group. Let me know in the comments below how they worked. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more videos similar to this one.